Hi folks, Joblot Comics here. We're having a look at an old Spider-Man Comics Weekly from the UK. This is a British reprint comic and it's from 1973, so technically the Bronze Age, but it's got a Silver Age reprint in it. It's a grudge match. The merciless Molten Man returns. Do you remember the Molten Man? Of course you do. Interestingly, this is not the cover from the US edition. This is a different cover, and in the UK we never really knew who the artists were when they would do these covers. And of course at this time they were all in black and white, so they used to do a thing where they would just use one colour on the comic, and they would sort of give it a bit of pizzazz with adding one colour in, but I think they seem to have given up at this point here, And you might notice the credits here. The plot and the artwork's by Steve Ditko. Stans did the script and the editing, so there we go. But this is running towards the end of Steve's run on Spider-Man. I think by the time these issues were coming out, I think they had sort of done everything that they were going to do together. And Steve left, Interestingly enough, these old Marvel UK comics do have a certain charm to them. The black and white artwork does sometimes lend itself to the storytelling, and interestingly enough, here's a collection of sound effects when Stan probably couldn't think of anything to write. Odd panel on this page, that great big panel there. Steve Ditko didn't do an awful lot of this. Makes you wonder if it was due to the sort of lack of storyline at this point. However, look at that. Isn't that tremendous? Especially in black and white, I feel. So yeah. Oh, excuse my sound effects in the background. That's eBay, because I'm selling comics. There we go. And we get a little bit of the ongoing sort of storyline. And then next issue, a swinging supervillain that's so different and so new we can't even tell you his name yet. Is it Meteor Man? The Looter? One of them? So that was then we get a UK sort of competition thing that was going on in here, and then we get another kind of advert thing going on here, and then you get a pin-up page of The Crime Master by Ditko. Isn't that phenomenal? And then we get Thor fighting Hulk, and Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Chick Stone doing the inking on Jack's pencils here. Again, it's all in black and white. Isn't that terrific? Thor and the Hulk getting it on. The Avengers in here. Submariner. It's all going on. And we get an advert for Quavers, which was, or is, a kind of crisp, or a chip if you're in America. And then look what you could buy in the back of this. It's transfers that you would iron onto your t-shirt, so you could make your own Marvel t-shirt. Phenomenal! So there you go, guys. Spider-Man Comics Weekly number 29 from 1973 with a weird cover. I hope you enjoyed looking at that. If you're interested in these old UK ones, you can buy the later issues quite cheaply. Have a scout round, have a look through eBay. You sometimes get a job lot of them really cheap. And if you enjoyed looking at this, and I hope you did, I'll see you all in the next one. Please remember, subscribe.